Well, if you're just joining us, missed the last game. We just lost 2 in a row and fell out of the number 1 seed. So now I need Baltimore to lose and me win to get the number 1 seed back. Let me see if the Bengals and Ravens are tied. I also need the Bengals to lose. Because if the Bengals win, even if Baltimore loses, the Bengals, if they're tied with them, let me see. No, okay, so, yeah, I think, I didn't even clinch a playoff spot. How is that possible? How have I not even clinched a playoff spot? What? You telling me I could fall out of the playoffs with 1 game? That can't be right. Maybe it can, because I don't have any other division opponents in here. So if the Texans... Wait, no. You telling me the Texans can win the division if I lose and they win? Even though I beat them twice? That can't be right. It should be head-to-head if we tie. I should have that clinched. Right? I should have that clinched. If we tie in record, I beat them twice. I have the head-to-head. So I clinched the division. But it doesn't say I did. That's stupid. I don't know. Well, play the final game of the regular season, and we'll do the playoffs tomorrow. Well, today, because it's after midnight, so this is actually going to count for the night. So. Let's get her done.
It's Madden NFL 23. Coming up, we've got Jimmy Garoppolo, as he's gone over 4,000 yards passing now for the year. It's the Falcons and the Titans, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
By many accounts, one of the most underrated home venues in all of the NFL resides in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tennessee Titans. Brandon Gunn with my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Titans in this matchup. It's a relatively balanced offense. The next-gen stats kind of bear that out. What do you think they'll be looking to do in this one?
I think it'll be exactly what you just talked about. They'll want to be balanced on offense, which means to them, they'll want everyone involved. See if they can get some one-on-ones in the passing game. Maybe identify some situation where they can swing the ball to the backs in space. Even find some spots where they just want to play some old-fashioned power football. As one of the most successful coaches in the league told us once, the definition of balanced offense, that means you can do what you want when you want to, not necessarily just running it 50% of the time and throwing it the same percentage.
"22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance." And off we go from Nashville. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback standing at 6'2" from Eastern Illinois. It's Jimmy Garoppolo.
And Jimmy Garoppolo has shown that he can be a Super Bowl quarterback, but his biggest problem, his ability to stay healthy and remain on the field. When able, he's a capable quarterback prone to winning games both in the regular and postseason.
Here we go. Right away, here's Garoppolo to throw it. And his first look is incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Here we go. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt.
Holding offense.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
35 yards that time on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here comes the Tennessee offense, and you see Ryan Tannehill leading them out.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Now on 4th down, here's Ryan Stonehouse to punt for Tennessee. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
How come their
and
punt
that hits at the 6
stop
and carries into
where
the
they
end
land?
zone for a touchback.
Bounce straight up.
So for the 2nd time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Here we go. The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Jordan Berry out to punt on 4th down.
Oh my God, he didn't block again.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it'll be Titan football. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And for the moment, they're sitting pretty in possession of that number 2 seed. But as we know it often happens, this is all still subject to change.
You're so right about that. But even though the math isn't there yet, I think it's going to take new math for them not to make the playoffs. They're almost certainly going to be in the tournament and certainly going to be a dangerous team if you have to play against them.
They lose, I can win. I think take back the point.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a 1st down. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. A 1st down carry for Henry. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Henry. And a short gain here, down to the 22.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
God, they're slow at lining up. Even
No
if you
score
hit X,
after
tap
one
X, it
on
doesn't
EA
even hurry up.
Sports.
Really wish they had fixed
Ready
that
for the
so you
second
hurry up.
quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in
Forever to
possession. As they've
Like,
got it
look
with
at
a
this.
3rd down coming up.
I want to hike it now, and look how long it takes. If you're in a
Tannehill
hurry
out
up,
to throw.
you're never going to do anything. That's why
Completes this to
there should be
Waring.
a way to
And he
hurry that
takes
up.
it down to the 10-yard
How the hell are you
line.
supposed to do hurry up?
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
Caught on the slant. And it's a Titans touchdown. Traylon Burks, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. That's into the hands of Edwards. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st. Hunt will try going up the middle. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Garoppolo. And complete to Drake London. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 39.
Here we go. Here we go.
There's Garoppolo to throw.
How is he
That's
that
gonna be
old?
caught by Pitts. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 39 yards there, a big
That
one.
was
When
man
they've needed a play
coverage.
this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver.
Where the
it.
hell
As
was
this
the
season
guy
has
that was
gone
supposed to be on?
he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Hunt. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened.
And he gets in. Touchdown,
I have to win
Atlanta. Kareem Hunt with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. A drive that time of 6 plays. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And Kareem Hunt, the one to finish it off, as he did so with a touchdown run.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Titans now just about ready to take over.
That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Titans! Traylon Burks with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead. Bullock good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
From the 6. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field.
Well,
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you...
Now Garoppolo lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And the field position doesn't get much better than this. They'll have it 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit and not go down and fumble the ball.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double-team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Bullock's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan. Only 30 minutes left in the regular season, and everybody's excited for the playoffs, so we're just going to forget the halftime show and get back to the football. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
That's a tremendous start to the 3rd quarter. These guys had their foot on the gas the entire first half. They continue to keep the accelerator down.
Second half begins with a run by Henry. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Tannehill.
Open man downfield is Woods.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it again with Henry. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Now Tannehill. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
They're taking care of
3 touchdown passes now for
Up to the
Ryan
Ravens
Tannehill.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Garoppolo. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. A good head-down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Titans set and ready to go on offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Henry again on second down. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. Back now in Nashville. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the fourth quarter. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 34. 67 yards rushing for him now to this point. The Titans on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple, down to the 15-yard line.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
On third down, Henry. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4. Golik's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3, and they've had that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
The Falcons offense set to go. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. Well, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
Second down, they go again with Henry.
And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And that hits the right upright, but goes in anyway. A friendly bounce there that could have gone either way easily, but he gets it to go. And that will extend their lead even further. So he needed a little assist from his friend, the right upright, but 3 points all the same.
Yeah, he's a right-footed kicker. Normally, you don't mess with the right upright as a right-footed kicker, right? You're trying to bring it back right to left. But in this case, he got the assist. Right was right.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Henry up the middle. He's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the
101 yards rushing for him now as he is finishing off the regular season with a bang.
Inside handoff, Henry.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Again to Henry. And some room to work. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry. An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Titans look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
Extra point up and good by Bullock. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
And that
Kickoff concludes the ball game, partner, and one side a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
So for the Titans, a win here in Week 18 means they'll finish off the regular season at a very strong 12-5.
And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for the Falcons,
it'll be double digits in losses as they fall to 7-10 for their final mark.
And I think you have to say, ultimately, this was a team that really underachieved.
Had the ball for 14 minutes. Holy shit. Talk about dominance. I don't think I've ever dominated that. 7 for 8, 3 touchdowns, 0 picks. Finally, if we can continue going into the playoffs with momentum. Not Henry, 145 yards. There we go. Let's find out. I didn't get it. I don't think I know because I'm facing Cleveland. I don't think I got it. Yep, wild card. Son of a bitch. Alright, well, we got the Browns. Who beat us, didn't they? I lost to the fucking Browns this season. $38-24. You couldn't play better with Cleveland. Come on now. Help a brother out. Well, we're playing the wild card round tomorrow. Browns killed me 31-10 in the regular season back in week 6. They were my first loss, actually. They were the ones that blew my 5-0 start. So look out ahead is what. Well, we'll see what tomorrow brings for the wild card round and go from there. But I will play the Pro Bowl again as well, because I can notice I can play the Pro Bowl now. So that works. I should be able to play the Pro Bowl. So. But first is the wild card round. Cleveland Browns. So we'll see you then. And, yeah. I don't have to worry about tomorrow night going to bed that early because I don't have to work Friday. I have Friday off. Thank you, Veterans Day. And, so Friday off. So I can stay up later tomorrow night. And I will, you know. Once I get through this Madden too, and I want to start the other Madden, I want to play some MLB and maybe an NBA game and maybe WRC tomorrow, depending on how things go. I do have to mow Judy's lawn, so I won't even be home probably and playing anything until 8 o'clock or so, at least. So that's the downside part, but I will be up late to make up for it, but I don't know how much I'll actually be able to get in. I mean, we played 8 games today, and I even went out to dinner and stuff, so I managed to get 8 games in. Obviously I shortened the quarters for this season as well. I was doing 8-minute quarters. With the accelerated clock before, but because I wanted to get through this season. This whole season's been 5-minute quarters with accelerated clock, so it's been quick. Hard to get anything really going rhythm-wise, especially if I fall behind early. It was hard to come back. I say that I did actually come back in multiple games, down 2 scores, real early. But still, it's, you know, quarters go really quick with this 5-minute quarter accelerated clock. But it made the games go nice and quick and be within like 40 minutes instead of an hour. So that helped me get a couple extra games in per day and get through the game. But once I get back to Madden, once I get to Madden 24, I'll go back. I'll do 8-minute quarters again with the accelerated clock. So the games will be a little longer. I'll have more time for things to happen. And go from there, but until tomorrow, we'll see if we can make a Super Bowl run, if we can get by the Browns in the wild card. We'll see you later, and see you in the next one.